Hi YouTube, it's Kathy. Often we're told you shouldn't judge a book by its cover because there are valuable, insightful lessons inside that you might miss out on if you decide not to read the book based on the cover. And other reasons. However, I'm a rebel, so that's what I'll be doing today. I took a number of books off my bookshelf that I haven't read yet and don't know anything about. I picked most of these up at a book sale where the books were $1 to $2 each, figuring I would eventually read them. I will eventually read them. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. So assuming there isn't too much glare from my window, I'm going to show you all the covers and then just tell you what I think the book might be about based on the cover and the title. Because it'll probably be a while before I get around to reading these. I've got a long to-read list. The Painted Girls by Cathy Marie Buchanan. I'm assuming that this is based on women who were subjects in paintings in the Middle Ages. One Door Away from Heaven by Dean Koontz. Now looking at this one, it's hard to tell. Just talking about the title itself, this person could be living in some form of limbo or literally next door to somebody that they find incredibly attractive or whatever their version of heaven is in another human. But with the cover itself, it's more like it's snowing and or there are stars and I put this lantern on a tree because I really want to burn down this forest. Reconstructing Amelia by Kimberly McCreight. I'm going to go with this person has amnesia and they're trying to reconstruct what their life was before, just based on what the cover looks like. It looks like this person who's kind of lost in this city. Otherwise, just based on that name, I would figure it'd be like an AI person that you're putting back together. The Typewriter Girl by Allison Atlee. With this one, I'm going to assume that this is a person who writes under a pen name on a typewriter and sells her stories under a male name, maybe, and makes a living by being a secretary or receptionist, somebody who uses a typewriter generally, so it's not seen as weird that she has access to a typewriter and therefore can write these stories. Nobody even notices that she's doing it. The Little Old Lady Who Broke All the Rules by Katharina Engelman Sandberg. God, I said it all in one go. This just sounds like the best friend of the 100-year-old man who climbed out his window and disappeared, got their own book, and they're equally badass. Spook Country by William Gibson. Ghosts. An entire country of ghosts. Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. This one is definitely about a fallen angel type of figure, somebody who is on high and has been cast out of those powers, and also I'm going to go with the supernatural paranormal vibe because that's what this looks like. The Armageddon Reg by George R.R. Martin. This is his take on a tabloid for the Lord of the Rings world, Middle-earth. Lucky Us by Amy Bloom. This one is definitely about a fantastical world in the mind of a child who doesn't live on Earth because Earth is all the way over there. Or, this is also could be a theater production of some persuasion and they've decided that the world that they really enjoy creating is not on Earth. And the leaders of this world are either a lizard or a bird. I can't tell what this very small creature on the zebra is, but it's either a bird or a lizard. The Girl Who Saved the King of Sweden by Johannes Johansson. This one is definitely about a little girl who wanders into the life of the King of Sweden and just delights him. Kind of like a Daddy Warbucks, Little Annie type of thing. But in Sweden, and further back in history. Mistress of the Art of Death by Ariana Franklin. Side note, I really hate books that take the protagonist, who is a female, and then gives them a title based around what their husband or boyfriend or love interest is. You know the trope. The occupation's wife, girlfriend, mistress, in this case, mistress of the art of death. The only time I've seen this reversed is the politician's husband. In any case, I think that this one is all about the person who is the muse to the person that is death, and basically helps the entity of death figure out how to kill people. If you read any of these books and I was correct about any of these things, tell me about it down in the comments below. Also, if I was hilariously off, I would really love to know it because, like I said, it's going to be a while before I get around to reading these ones. On your way down to the comment section, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you later. Bye! Apparently it's recycling day.